Hey guys, Dale Walker back with you. Well, today's the day we're going to do the upper fairing. There's Ratzuki resting peacefully. We're going to repaint the upper fairing a different color scheme. We're going to use the same perfect match on the upper, and that's the electric Courant red metallic. And then I'm going to use the gloss black acrylic lacquer. There's the part number. Both these are compatible with the 2K Clear Spray Max that I used on the rest of the bike. So let's go in here real quick because I got to get started. Right now we have no wind and no smoke. So I made this little stand here yesterday instead of hanging it on my rack over there because I got to do taping. It's a little tricky on this one because I've got a panel here. And the panel has a step in it. It's not flush fiberglass, so trying to keep a straight, non-bleed through stripe. I'm going to have a 1/4 inch silver stripe. Below the stripe is going to be gloss black. That's what I'm about to paint now. Then I'll put 3 or 4 coats on there, light. And then I will peel off all the paper and the tape, other than the fine line tape. I got to be real careful that that's still stuck down right. And then I'll let it sit probably a half hour, and then I'll flip the paper. I'll put new paper, and I'll go halfway up the fine line tape here and tape off the black. And then I'll shoot the whole top, the red, like the front fender and center of the gas tank or a body. And then I'll let that sit about 25 minutes once I get all 3 or 4 coats on evenly. And then I will pull the paper off the bottom, and then I will pull the fine line tape. The tricky part here is where it's overlapped. I'm going to have to go inside the panel, trying to pry it apart a little bit. It was a real bitch trying to get that straight with an overlap there. Had to do it in 2 pieces. It took me a while. So hopefully nothing bleeds through. If it bleeds through and has a real problem, I'm screwed, have to start over. So see how it goes. Yeah, when I'm done, we'll pull the fine line on both, and then I should end up with my 1/4 inch silver stripe, gloss black on the bottom, and the Courant red on top. So anyway, I'm going to get started. We'll check back. I always try to do the edges first, so I go underneath during the light coats and try to get the edges done. The separation of the 2 panels is a pain. You can see the little silver there. So you don't want to run it, so you want to stay back. Really light coats, maybe the last coat heavy. Okay, so 3rd coat. See if this is the final. I put 1 more.
Yeah, this will be the final coat.
Okay guys, this is 3 coats, but the last one heavy. So it looks pretty good. Good coverage. Being real careful. That up in there was a pain. And this little split right in here. Didn't want to run it, so did all right. That's a good thing about the acrylic lacquer. It starts to kick off and dry fast, so less chance of a sag. But no, it's got good coverage. It's nice and glossy. Other side. It's got a little crap in it, but you know, you're not in a booth. Got this down in here good. Barely see right there, but man, I'm not gonna keep spraying there. My luck, I'll try to get rid of that little silver you see if you look in the right spot, and it will run. Yeah. We'll see, I might hit it, just barely. Okay, so what I gotta do is I gotta let this sit probably at least about 30 minutes. And then I'll pull the tape and the paper, and I might use a thinner plastic for the bottom to tape off the black on the fine line orange stripe, and then we'll spray the top with the red. Hello guys, I brought it back over in the shop. It's been about 35 minutes now, so I'm gonna pull all the paper off the top. Carefully pull the paper off the fine line tape that's above the black, and hopefully we'll succeed. So let me take some of this off of here, probably pause the camera in a minute, and then we'll show you where I'm at. I just got to be very careful. You never know when this could catch an edge. I want the silver base for the red, okay, because that's what the rest of the bike's covered with. Believe it or not, you get black, rid of the silver, the red is darker, no doubt about it, because it's kind of a transparent metallic. Let's do this like this. I've got a short area to deal with, is what I'm going to get down to here. So let me get all this taken off, and then we'll turn the camera back on in a minute here. Alright guys, well, this is the moment of truth here. Let's say a little prayer to the Rattle Can gods. So now we are peeling off the tape without pulling up the fine line tape. And see, you only have about an 1/8 inch, because the fine line tape is a 1/4 inch wide. Under that is my silver stripe. So even with this, you want to pull it like I'm pulling it, not straight up, pull the tape off. So pull it at an angle. I go past 90 degrees a little, like this. Okay, so that's on the tape. That's still good. See, that's the beauty of the acrylic lacquer. It's about 30 minutes. Okay, then across my little stripe. Okay, so that's pretty good. So now what I'll do is very carefully, I'm going to push on the orange again, make sure it's still down snug, which it appears to be. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to paper off or use plastic on this line again over the black. And then we're ready to shoot the top. So let me get the other side peeled off, and when I get it on here, I'll show it to you before we paint. Okay guys, well, everything's okay. Little worried right here. I can only mask half this little 1/4 inch fine line. So I don't want the overspray still on here. It's been about 40 minutes. The acrylic is dry to the touch. So what I'm doing is I tried this and it's working. Here's a little trick. There's your masking tape. You get bleed through on your fine line. Just take the tape real carefully. And see, it's prepped and sanded here. It's just on the vinyl fine line tape. And it's slowly but surely, but on the fairing panel it's nice and secure, and on the vinyl fine line striping tape, see, it's coming off. So I got to get all that off real carefully, and then I got another surface here that I can come up about 3/4 way and take off the black. So let me do that. I'll be back. Just wanted to show you that chip. Alright guys, I got it all taped up, papered off. I got all the black off like I showed you off the orange 1/4 inch fine line. Now I put my 1/2 inch purple 3 inch fine line on that. And I tried to only push on the orange so it's not full contact on the black. Okay, so that's more flexible being vinyl to go around the corners. So then I use the paper, good quality yellow tape, automotive paint tape, on the paper over on my bench, with it only sticking over 1/4 inch of adhesion. So then I went on here. So what I'm trying to get at is there's minimum tape touching on the black. So hopefully all goes well and it pulls off and doesn't take any black with it. So I got to get it back over on the paint side now and wipe it down one more time with the wax and degreaser cleaner, paint prep. And anyway, we're going to shoot the red. So here we go.
Alright guys, first coat. I had the can plug up instantly. Hopefully it's fixed now. Skittles going on. This is a metallic, so I like to kind of just fog it on till the final coat.
Okay guys, I got 2 light coats and 1 semi-heavy coat. I'm going to open a brand new can and do 1 more coat, heavy coat, just to make sure I got nice coverage. These are a pain to get inside and get, and all the little spots like between the panels. Anyway, it looks pretty good. Everything around here. So yeah, I'm gonna let it sit about, I had to touch up in between, that's why this looks like right in there, a little silver still in the gap. So I'll let it sit about 12 minutes, and then I'm gonna put my final coat on and make it all look like that, hopefully. Now I'm just going over all the little edges, making sure they're covered, you know, on the top lip with a windscreen, all that good stuff on the back here. So anyway, 1 more coat, and then I'll let it sit for about probably 30 minutes. Then we'll pull the tape. Once the tape's pulled, then it's time for the clear. Okay guys, well we got it back over on this side here. I got all the red on. That's 3 full cans of that paint, which is, I wanted to make sure it had good coverage. So now is the moment of truth. I'm going to get the paper ready, and then we're going to pull these off one at a time, and then do the final tape pull here, and see if there's any bleed through on the silver stripe from either the red side or the black. Fingers crossed to the Rattle Can gods. So let me get to that point and we'll film pulling it off and see what happens. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, it's kind of coming off together, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it off, let the paper go ahead and rip, and then we'll deal with the paper, okay? So here we go, here's the moment of truth, guys. Got a little bleed through right here already, just barely. Let's see. Again, we want a 90 degree or more. Well, and we may be lucking out. Problem is, once I get to this panel, the tape's up inside. I'll probably have to stop. Let me get over there, Kurt. Yeah. Nope, it pulled out. Right on. All right, as long as we don't get bleed. I was afraid of getting to the black. The red always usually pulls clean. See how I'm pulling the tape? I'm not pulling out, I'm pulling it just now. See, the orange is still stuck on there because it's wrapped under. So I'll pull the orange from the front back. Okay, here's the final one here. Just past 90 degrees. How's that right there? Beautiful. All right, well, did good. So now, let me go do the other side and let's see if it's that good too. Hopefully it is. I use the same method. Okay guys, here's the other side. Right here's a little problem. Looks good so far. See what I had? Okay, now we just let the paper tear. Come on. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's pulling it now. Wow. Good so far. This is the area that I was really worried about. That was really hard to do. Close up at that line over there, Kurt. Good, huh? Let me see it. Right on, guys. Right on. Little edge, that's, you know, normal. All right, okay, now I get it get it ready, put it on the other side, and we're gonna lay on some clear, probably 2 full cans. Gotta get going though, we're in our time window. Happy so far. Okay guys, first coat. Spray Max, 2K clear. Same thing, just some light coats at first, and then the last couple heavy.
Okay, Kurt, I don't want you in here with this stuff. Okay, guys, this is the final coat. Got a little over a half a can left. This is the second can. This will be the fourth coat. I'm going to empty the can. It's looking pretty good. Get a little orange peel no matter what. Anyway, got an 8-minute window, so here we go. Finish it up. Okay, guys, got it over here, laid it on heavy on the fourth coat, and luckily it went pretty good. So let's take a look. There it is. Got a really nice tape line. I've got 4 coats of clear on there, heavy on the final. Got a little bit of dust in it, but hey, you're painting it on gravel in a shop and it's got windy in the afternoon. Kind of lucked out. So that is going to look bitchin'. Beautiful. Yeah, a little bit of orange peel, but not bad. These tape lines on both sides are beautiful. Even though I had to tuck it under that other panel. You got to understand, this panel's offset with a gap. Here's what comes around the back. Got the skylights. Anyway, this shows you what you can do with rattle cans if you use the right technique and the right product. This is both the Duplicolor acrylic lacquer. This is a Duplicolor acrylic lacquer gloss black. This is the silver that was on it. That was also Duplicolor acrylic lacquer, just a silver metallic. But wouldn't say I lucked out, but it was kind of an experiment the way I had to do it around here. I was just super careful, and luckily I didn't get any bleed through. I only got a little bit right here. Teeny little bit. Teeny. Oh, this side's pretty good. Anyway, this wraps this video up. I got to let this thing sit at least 2 weeks before I put it on the bike. Maybe 3. Not in a hurry. I got a lot of things I got to do on the bike. And my wife, Liza, is recovering from the thyroid cancer surgery. She's in the house. She's toughing it out. So I go up for my assessment next Friday for my prostate cancer thing. So just trying to get everything done I can while we're closed right now, so on. So anyway, you guys take care. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a little more. And we'll see you on the next one. And please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell. All the good stuff. All right, guys, ride safe. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys. Bye.